Whew. Mm. Hey, oh, it's good, Sag. Happy Western birthday, because it's not that in Vedic, so. Anyways. You know, that'd be a Sag sun sign for the messages. You have Sag anywhere in your chart. Um, so something could be annoying. It could be like a sound or something like that. It could be something going on around you as well, like maybe your neighborhood or whatever. Anyways, you don't have to be a Sag sun sign for the messages. You can have Sag anywhere in your chart. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everything or sorry, it's not going to it's not going to resonate with you entirely. It's not going to be all, you know, it's not going to always be your message or messages. It's okay. You do discernment throughout the whole reading, so you're not freaking out and shit. Also, you can be the villain in your own reading, meaning some of the shit that some of the shit that's going on could be you doing this or somebody else. Not all Sagittarius are doing the right things or being decent people. It happens. It just really depends on how serious it is, I guess. How bad it is for some. You know, it is what it is. So we're going to let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Let's see what's good. Yeah, somebody could be like a choreographer, a dancer, I don't know, or something about choreography and whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Sag. Saggy. You could have a lot of homework to catch up on. It could be any type of work, any type of homework. I don't know what you do. Black swan could be significant. Yeah, dancer. Somebody could be really trying their hardest to be the best, like to be something. I don't know what that's about. You or somebody else. All right. I don't think this is all the cards to this. It feels like it's not. It feels too thick. I'm sorry, too thin. Whatever. All right. One more. All right. Too many. But I will take this into account. You could be dealing with a Aries, yeah. You can be dealing with an Aries, you can be dealing with a Gemini. You can be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, Aries, Leo, or Gemini. You don't have to. April could be significant though. August could be significant. You can have that. Maybe you're one of those in Sun. I don't know. April, something about macaroni and cheese. That's for somebody. April could be significant. June could be significant. And August could be significant. Yeah. Anyways, for some of you guys, you could be on a mission. This could be like a getting creative or a passionate new thing. Maybe your emotions can be really intense. It goes from dry to, it's like water. You know how I say, is the grass greener? But look at this shit. It's dry as fuck over here and it's green as fuck over here. So it's green where you water it. So some of you guys, you got to take care of something, or it's gonna be dry as fuck. So maybe this is your love life. Either it's dry as fuck or it's flourishing. I'm not, or it could be dry as fuck and you want it to flourish. Well, here, that could be the mission for you or somebody. It could be anything though, but this could also be a change in your environment. Maybe you want to do that. You're individual, so there's that. You could be feeling alive right now. Oh, this could be where endless possibilities are here. So this could be some passionate new thing. This could also be a creative idea, something you're passionate about. Some of you guys are into art. But I feel like some of you guys are trying to overcome adversity, whatever that is. It could be anything. But something needs necessary change. That's for somebody, and that's the situation. I'm going to leave that alone because it's not for everybody, but it doesn't really mean entirely anything bad. It just means that... or good. It doesn't mean anything that's bad at all. I didn't feel like that because the shit was upright. Both of them were upright, which is good. So overcoming things. So this could just be a change. If you're into creative things, it's like changing up the way you changing up something, changing up the way you do something, or uh, in any aspect, any area of life. Maybe instead of doing acrylic, you're gonna do oil pastel, which I love oil pastel. It's crazy because I used to be, I took art like a lot, and I am very much so artsy type. I just haven't really been doing that at all for the past a lot of years, actually, mainly because I don't know, once you start working and becoming an adult, when you start working and you got to work 2 jobs and shit to make shit happen, you don't, you get time to do stuff, but during no time you just want to fucking sleep and chill. Like, you don't really be wanting to get out there and, like, you know, not all the time, sometimes yes. So that's how I've been. That's the reason why I haven't been doing shit, because I just been like, man, I'm tired, I just want to fucking sleep. Okay, so we got child here. Cool. Let's see what this is about. I didn't get to see uh the end of that. Let me, oh sorry, the end card, or the bottom of the deck card. Hold on. Critic, but it's in reverse. No. Yeah, it's in reverse. I had to look at it. So, life path 5-1-6 could be significant. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, January could be significant. May could be significant. Again, yeah, January, May, June. um, Even though with a Cap or Aquarius, I think it's Capricorn, going into Aquarius or something like that. But you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be a Sag Cap, Sag invaded, Cap invaded, or this could be going into Capricorn season. You could be more lighthearted, playful, energetic, you know, maybe more vibrant, healthy. Your psyche can be healthy. It's like you're thinking straight, you're thinking clear. This can be now. Maybe you're more expressive, more lighthearted. It's something to do with your energy. Appreciate it. Oh, hi Piper, and appreciate it, Doc. I thought y'all was the same people for a second. Yeah, beauty, conquest. So some of you guys, this could be what you're trying to gain, beauty or inner beauty to show outer beauty. Some of you guys, it's more so about going and running in the field of fucking flowers. Cool. That makes you feel young and alive and good. Even better. I feel like this is going to help your creativity. Something about your creativity. I don't know if you got some creative ideas. This can be romantic as well, or somebody else. This is like you kind of getting into this energy brings this up, you or whomever. But I don't really care for the critic here. We're going to see what that's about. Let me see. Yeah, it's like, yeah, girls just want to have fun. You don't have to be a girl, but something about fun. Doing something fun or whatever. Maybe that's what you need to do in December. That's what you're doing. You're doing something fun, something that makes you like feel like a kid again, you know. Maybe you're doing something on a whim, you being spontaneous. That's nothing new. Not to a Sag. I know a lot of Sages, and most of us could hang. Anyways, so you may be dealing with this person or whatever who's not open-minded to something. You want to have fun, you want to do something. Somebody else may be like, maybe picky, you know, they're like, I don't know about that. You know, they could be a critic. Maybe they look at you being fun and vibrant and running in the field of flowers and shit as childish, or as like something's wrong with that. Like, oh no, we don't do that over here. You know, we go to classy dinners and sit down and whatever people do. And it may be something like that, but this can also be just arguing. But I don't know, I don't like that, arguing for the sake of arguing. But the child is here now. Hopefully you're not arguing around a child or whatever, but this can also be like, hopefully you're not arguing to a child as well. But it's like somebody's being real critical of somebody else's like free loving spirit, which I don't know, maybe somebody feel like somebody's being too childish or something like that. Deceptive, dependent, untrustworthy. Somebody, oh, okay, somebody's envious. Goodness gracious, why it gotta be like that? This can be someone who is envious of your nature, your childlike or your free loving, like innocent, spirited, whatever nature. And I don't know, this is not everybody. Thank you, mine. But that could definitely be what somebody is like envious of. I don't know why they feel like they can't be this. It's crazy. She got her hair up kind of high. Do I just noticed that? Oh my This little girl, oh, maybe you dress vibrant too. Look at that dress. That's how I be when, not all the time, but it's the same thing. Like very vibrant, very alive, very lighthearted. This is future potential as well. Very expressive. Maybe you express yourself through what you wear, or you express yourself through how you carry yourself, how you do certain things. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but you got some people who are like got some shit to say about it. They don't like it. They're not open minded, which is fine. Nothing wrong with any of that stuff. But this is like people who are they can, I mean, hopefully this is not somebody telling to a girl, a little girl, a little boy, like, don't be a child, like, don't go out, don't have fun, you can't be happy and frolicking and shit. Like, somebody can be real critical like that. Hopefully not. Like taking their innocence, like completely taking away their childlike innocence. I don't agree with that at all. I don't have children, but I would want my child to be a child as long as they can be until they grow the fuck up or until it's time to. If a child is literally like, what is she, like 7, 6? I don't know how old she is. She don't look like she's too old. Maybe like 7. Why would they be wanting the child to grow up so fast? Or why do they want a child to not still be young and frolicking and shit? That's what children do. Like, what the fuck? Especially little girls. Yeah, they want to be like, the old fantasy crap. Let them believe and shit. I mean, they don't have to be where it doesn't have to be where you're like, I mean, it doesn't have to be where you're like, yeah, Santa Claus is real and shit. You don't have to do all that because we all know how that goes. But it can definitely be like, yeah, they can frolic and have fun and, pretend that princesses and fairies and shit like that is a thing. But, you don't have to like burst their bubble. That's for somebody. I don't know why I just shuffled. But yeah, the critic shit is here. Okay, somebody can have, maybe somebody's adopted or somebody adopts children and they just kind of like treat them like they're grown, like, or they don't want them to be children. That's not for everyone. Somebody can be adopted. Maybe you were adopted. This could have been something that you dealt with. You had to, yeah, orphan child. Damn. I don't know why I say orphan child. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I don't know who this is for. I really hope somebody's not doing this to their child right now, like wanting them to grow up and they're only 7. It's like, I mean, I guess depends on what the situation is. If I'm still, breastfeed at 7, and of course that's something that needs to be dealt with. But this could also be you, where you never really grew up, Sag, or somebody else, whatever the case may be. Somebody never really grew up. They struggle with ego. They could be jealous, envious, resent other people who was able to grow up and have this fun loving life and have this lighthearted energy and be creative and be this and be that. Or this is you, but somebody wants to fit in and they feel like they cannot. Somebody doesn't understand how to embrace their childlike energy, embrace creativity, embrace being lighthearted, and embrace these things, have fun. Somebody doesn't know that because they didn't grow up like that, or you didn't, or whatever. Maybe you did grow up like that and but you're still loving and all this, like, you're not the same. Some of you guys could have been born in the 70s for sure, big time in the 70s. 70s can be significant for somebody either way. But yeah, it can definitely be where somebody grew up too quickly and they got hardened by their struggles and they weren't able to be in this childlike fun. This could be you, where now you're in this, at any age that you're at, and people could be judging you because you're in this childlike energy and you have this spirit about you, this young spirit about you. It's because this is what you might have been through. Like, you could definitely been adopted. You didn't have to be. Orphaned. Maybe your mother and your father didn't want you, but you was with your grandma the whole time, or your grandpa, or whatever, your grandparents. It doesn't even have to be that deep. But this can definitely be where somebody is like criticizing how you live in your life, or whomever, you're doing this to someone, or whatever the case may be, or this is just going on around you. Somebody's criticizing how they live, how somebody lives their life, and how they dress, how they do this, how they do that. But somebody doesn't understand that I mean, I'm not saying that you got these wounds and you can't grow up. I'm not saying that. Maybe not, but I don't feel it, but we're gonna see. I ain't get to the tarot yet, but now this can be like somebody had an unhealthy relationship to the same sex parent. So if this is a little boy, they had a problem with their dad, or some situation with their dad. If this is a little girl, they had a situation with their mom. Or if this is you had a situation with your mom. Hopefully you're not doing the same thing with your daughter and son and shit like that, but whatever. if this, like, if you growing up, you never got along with your dad for whatever reason, this could be why you're in this energy now. I don't know how old you are. You're a girl, you're a woman, you grew up in this energy, you know, your mom didn't like you, or she was jealous of you, or whatever. This is why you kind of are like this now. Not saying anything wrong with it. It's just more so, I don't know if somebody's trying to make you feel like, grow up, like, do this, do that, and you're just like, I am grown. I like to be free spirited and loving and shit. I like to wear, yeah, like how I be doing shit. Like, I like doing this, but I don't do it all the time. But if that makes somebody feel uncomfortable, like, oh, they're dating a child, then you know, it is what it is. But maybe you just like to pretty up, or you just like to do things that some people may look at as like, oh, that's childish. Okay. I guess it depends, but you might have also grew up with a lot of anxiety as well, or somebody else did. But I feel like somebody may use their trauma as an excuse to stay in this energy possibly as well. So hopefully that's not you doing it. Like, well, I never got a chance to do this, that, and the third, so that's why blah, 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 blah. Or somebody's a people pleaser because people were so critical of what they did, so they wanted to please somebody by not doing that somebody doesn't like. Shit like that. I really hope this is not somebody doing this to their child right now, because that's, you know, somebody can be 27, they don't have to be, but somebody can definitely be born in the 70s for sure. Life past 7 can be significant. Life past 2, life past 9 can be significant. All that. But somebody definitely feels like an orphan child. Somebody feels like somebody feels like they've been possibly neglected, maybe even now. Maybe, you know, it is what it is, but I really feel like somebody grew up too quickly and they just got a lack of awareness and they struggle with their ego. Or this is somebody who's like envious of you because this is how they grew up, and either you could have grew up the same way or not, but it's like this is how they grew up and whatnot, and they're critical of the fact that you live out loud. You're not hardened, you know, in that type of way. You didn't let the struggles or whatever you grew up, or you know, you had to deal with, you didn't let that harden you. You didn't let that like completely kill your spirit. You know. So all right. So let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah. My bad, I almost skipped that. Can't skip leg day. Okay, let's see what's going on with the child. And like I said, if somebody's doing this with a child right now, that's not cool. Like, let a child be a child. To want them to be like perfect and sit there and shut up and not be a kid is fucking insane for a 7-year-old. That makes them like feel like there's something wrong with them or some shit. Like they can't be who they are or something. And it's like, don't take that away from a kid. Like, for real, don't do that. That's fucked up. But hey, it is what it is. People do what they're gonna do with their own children. Or then you're noticing this about somebody, like this is what somebody's doing with their own child. They don't let their child be a child. They want their child to be fucking grown at like 12. They want their child to be 18 at 12, or they want their child to be 17 at 6. It's like, what? Okay, anyways. Yeah, walking boots. Interesting. This is literally like walking in somebody's shoes at some point. Two people here. We got the swans and you got the ducks. That's interesting. Didn't I say something about black swan? We got it here. I mean, it's not a black swan, but it's swans. And then these ducks are black though. Not all the way black. But anyways, twin flame, a pair of things. So if this is a twin flame thing, maybe somebody is just like, that's something that they're supposed to be learning. How to let loose, how to have fun, how to be creative, how to, you know, not dull their childlike innocence, or know how to still be a child in spirit, I guess, if you will. Like, know how to still be playful and energetic and spontaneous. I don't know if somebody just like you're doing this, but somebody's like, how can you do this, Sag? They don't know how to do it, and you're just like, I don't know how to explain it. But this is like pursuing your own path. This is who you are. You can't make somebody or try to get somebody to do the same things you're doing or feel the same way you're feeling or whatever. This could also be like a cultural thing too, whatever that means. But I feel like you're just taking the steps to kind of like come out of something. And we got the fox here, so this is self-interest. This is about you. Um, I don't like. I mean, you could be redheaded. You don't have to. Did somebody else get this? Somebody else got this card. The fox. Who did I do last? Not last, but the other day. It could have been Taurus. Maybe it was Capricorn. It was somebody I did. Somebody else got fox as well. I just don't remember who. But somebody just feels like it's wrong. Now, this could be the situation where somebody's treating a child this type of way, and that's wrong. It's like this is about self-interest, so this can definitely be about what somebody wants for a child, what they want a child to be like, what they want a child to do, to not be a child. Stop being a child, grow up, and they're like 7. What the fuck are they gonna grow up? Like, grow up to what? Like, they're not even, like, come on now. This can also be deceit, too. I'm getting some predator vibes as well. I don't know who the fuck that's for, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, third person, another person involved, someone else's influence. What the fuck is this? Too many people. Yeah. I don't know, something about predators around a child as well. I really hope somebody's not pimping their child out, because that's the thing where people like want to make their child be growner than they are. I don't know. You know who I'm getting right now? That's interesting. I'm not gonna get into it. This is a celebrity we're talking about. They're not really a celebrity. They just happen to fall into the spotlight for some other shit, and their mom pimps them out, so they pimp their kids out. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm not gonna be done with the Libra. Anyways, but yeah, this is almost like, this could be you kind of, you know, especially if this is a path that you got put on. It's like you're kind of breaking out of something here. This could be you not going the same route as someone else, or this is you kind of coming out of your shell, coming out of this hurt energy, this hurt child energy, or whatever this is, where somebody feels like, I'm such an orphan child. This is literally 2 children here, both of them, and very much so. It's for both of them are reversed. On top of that, this is very, and then this is a child. Like, literally, it says child. This is about a child, or somebody being like, you know, I'm not gonna say childish, but I don't like, somebody could have been in the system, but I don't like the fact that there's too many people around it involved, or around a child in particular. I don't like it because the fox is here. It is very sly. It's very deceptive. It can be. This is like a trap. I don't like that either. Yeah, something's off with a child, or something's off with the people around the child. That's for somebody. I'm just keeping it complete. Yeah, red flags. No, 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 no. Somebody needs to be like, this is like a warning for someone to definitely be paying attention to a child and the people that's around this child. Because this is a serious issue here. Something can be risky. Somebody could be getting alerted. This could be like a Amber Alert too. But I feel like danger, proceed with caution, problem, something's off with a child, or somebody around a fucking child. Somebody has like an unhealthy relationship with a parent, the same sex at that. I don't like this already. I wanted to get into some like, yeah, and then you got here with the Archer. Virgo had this. My bad. That doesn't mean anything. You can have it in your chart. Doesn't matter. Yeah, careful. Yeah, careful aim. I don't fuck with that at all. And a mask disguise? What the fuck? Ego, projection. I don't like this at all. This is somebody who's wearing a mask. It's like, it's a predator around somebody's child, or somebody's parent is a child's predator. I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't know who the fuck this is for, but hell no. Or I don't know if you co-parent, and whoever the fuck that you co-parent with, whoever the fuck they got around the child, whatever the case may be, no. I don't know who this is for. Somebody definitely needs to get more information, because yeah, and do research to really see what's going on with somebody around a child. That's all I gotta say. Because the fox, very devilish. A lot of like black eyes too. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, something about a relationship as well. A relationship between a child, or something about a child and a relationship they have. Yeah, I feel like it may not, some type of fight could break out, or I don't know. Something's wrong here. Something's off with a child. If a child's been acting like this, somebody really need to be looking into a child, like their innocence or something like that is gone, or they're no longer being like expressive or childlike like they used to be. And I don't like that at all. Something's definitely off. Somebody could be a redhead. You can deal with a cancer. You can have cancer in your chart. Yeah, clear vision and perspective. This could have already happened. Yeah, if you're a protector, if some of you guys you're very protective of your child. I don't know if you or whomever is very protective of a child, and I don't know what's going on with a child or who is around a child, but they need to be paying attention to this child and who the fuck ever is around them. That's for somebody. I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave it right there. So you may discover something. You may be seeking truth, like what's going on. That's not for everyone. I don't. That's for somebody though. Maybe you already know. This don't have to be your child. This can be a friend and their child. This can be some other shit. Just please. So let me clear this up because I don't want this to be the whole reading. That's for somebody. Now, again, somebody could be envious of their own child. Or that shit is fucking insane. It's like, what? Huh? What kind of shit is that? The fuck you envious for? You had all the time in the world to do something with yourself in your life before you had this child. I'm guessing. I would think so. And you're over here jealous of your own fucking child. They're only like 7. Like, what the fuck is your problem? 12? 18? Like, you should be mad at yourself for getting yourself in the situation. Ooh, look at this. You're not your emotions, and you got, I'm not always an angel. What kind of shit is that? This could be you. Maybe you're like, you're not always an angel. It's 2 faces on him. There's like half devil, half person, and she's like half got makeup on or whatever, and it's like, and then half of it is a clear face, a clean face. So this is like you and somebody. You're not your emotions, and somebody's not always right or not always the best, but you know. What the fuck's going on? What? Yeah, this too shall pass. So I don't know what the fuck that's about. Some of you guys, you can definitely be like real emotional right now for whatever reason. Oh, I mean, hold on, give me a second. All right, let's get back into this. So I'm not, I've been hearing sirens all fucking day. Like, I know it's Thanksgiving and whatnot, but people choking on fucking wishbones and shit or something. Like, what's going on? Is that? I don't think that's a turkey. Is that a chicken? I forgot. Whoever the fuck got wishbones. I ain't trying to be funny neither. I know, like, I understand where I'm at, and anything can happen over here. So it's just like, people have been like eating too much or something? People having heart attacks and shit? Like, what's going on? It's been sirens all fucking day. I mean, it's a possibility, or I would think that on holidays and shit that increases to the hospital and hospital visits and shit is probably up, ER and whatnot, for different reasons. Burns, burning down a house, cuts, wounds, shit like that. So I can't just say, oh, somebody just choking. I mean, that could be one too. Cardiac arrest, strokes. I mean, hopefully not, but anything can happen. Why am I still shuffling this? It's not the deck I want. Okay, let me get the right deck. Give me a second. All right, let's see. Okay. No, don't fall. Since I don't really got the advice or what I'm looking for with this, because I don't like this Sly Fox shit, bro, but we gotta get into it, man. Yeah. Some of you guys growing up, it's something about growing up. I don't know, maybe this is something that you dealt with. You dealt with a lot of predatory people around you when you were with a parent, or I don't know if a parent didn't, like, they wanted you to grow up fast, and so that people could be, you know what, I know, like, there is situations where parents, like, say somebody lived with their mom, right, growing up, and their mom wanted them to kind of, like, their mom wanted the daughter to dress a certain type of way so that men could come around and be with her. You see how crazy that shit sounds? That's insane. That's fucking insane. Like, bitch, you're a predator, and you're a predator, and the people who's going to be around is predators too. So I know of someone who had something like that happen, where they were around their mom when they, and their mom let them wear booty shorts and all kinds of shit at like 7, 8 years old. This is a long time ago. I'm talking about a long ass time ago. We talking about damn near 30 years almost ago that their parent allowed them, a 5 to 7, 8, whatever year old, run around with just underwear on or booty shorts or whatever, just so men can be so men can be interested in the mom. No, you're bringing in predators, you dumbass. Like, what are you doing? Unless that's what you want. It's like, what the fuck? So you're gonna put your child in danger so men can like you or want to be around you? Yeah, you're trash. I'm sorry, but that's the trashiest shit I've ever heard. I wish like that shit is insane. I've seen it a lot though. Motherfuckers don't care about the type of predators that's around their child as long as they can say they got a man. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't got a man, you got a predator. Actually, you got a child molester on your hands. That's not no fucking lover. Okay, you're insane and you're weak and you need help. Like, that's all I gotta say about that, and I'm gonna leave it alone. So what's up with the child here? What's good with this sly fox? I don't like this energy now. Something's definitely hidden. There's stealth here, so you know somebody could be getting crafty. What's up with this energy? I don't like it. Why is something off with this child? Now, it doesn't have to be something like that. It could just be around anywhere. This could be at school, anything like that. Or something's happening. No, don't go to Narnia. Whew. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's heavy. Me asking what the fuck the fox is and something about a child and X, Y, and Z. Why the fuck we get the devil? This could have been some past shit, something that already happened. Or this is happening to somebody growing up. I'm sorry to bring it up. I'm not trying to bring up somebody's past or whatever because I don't know you. But the devil is here. I mean, you can be a Cap, Sag, Cusper, Captivated, Sag, my bad, Sag, Cap, Cusper, Sagittarius, Captivated. But I don't like the devil coming out when I'm asking about this sly fox with this dark ass eyes. And this could be the industry. Somebody can definitely be a child star. I don't know if this is like somebody can just be watching something too, documentary, whatever. But this is like a child star in the industry. Music, theater, dance, I don't fucking know what, anything. This is not good. This is not good. So I don't know if somebody, I don't know, but I don't like it. I don't like it. This can also be a sibling. Somebody's sibling, you raise somebody, they raised you, whatever the case may be. Or somebody who's raising someone really needs to be paying attention to who is supposedly raising this child. Because why is the devil here with fox? That is not good. Something's definitely very much so off. Definitely. I don't know who needs to hear that, but damn, like, you don't see shit? It's like, man, having a child means so much more than just having it. Like, people don't understand what you really gotta, they don't understand how deep that shit goes. Like, it's a lot you gotta protect somebody from. You can't just be out here like, oh yeah, I'm just having a child, and yeah, I got a child, yay, yeah, let's dress them up in cute things, and da-da-da. No, it's like, it's so much more than that. Not let alone you got money. That's the big one. It's just like, what? Anyways. Damn, that shit went to Narnia. Knight of Wands in reverse. That's you. Your energy with the Knight of Wands. I'm not going to keep it entirely because it fell all the way through, but it was reversed. So yeah, I don't like this. Control, passive, volatile, reckless energy with when it involves a child. Unless this child is like, they could be 15. That's still not, you know. Something about a child being 15, and I don't know what the fuck they get into, because the devil can mean sex, drugs, violence, you know, and it's like, somebody need to be watching out there, you know, watching their child. However old they are, it's still your child. Somebody's 15 doing shit that's wrong, or something, or in a relationship they know they shouldn't be in because the person is much older. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but hell no. I don't like it. It's not up to me though, so it doesn't matter. Right? Yeah, too many people. Too many people that's close to this person. I'm done. I'm not even about to sit here and deal with this, Sag, because it's too much, too heavy, and I'm too hungry, and I'm sorry. However, I don't care much for this. The judgment is here too. You can have Scorpio in your chart. You don't have to, but there is people hanging around a child. I don't know how old they are, and I don't like this Knight of Cups energy because it's like, ooh, like loving on a child, like, but Knight of Cups. What? That's no, they don't do that. If you got love for your child, you're the parent or whatever, or it's your niece, is your, that's more so like Page of Cups, whatever you, or deep love, like I like, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. That's that. Not no motherfucking Knight of Cups. What you moving in and trying to move up on a child for? What the fuck is this? Somebody's really trying to get close to a child and Knight of Cups? That no. Or somebody's child is like, somebody's 15-year-old could definitely be out here. They're dating somebody, but I'd definitely be looking into that shit. Somebody could be like a star. They can be known, well known. I don't know who the fuck I'm getting off of it. I don't care though, but I know who this is, somewhat of who this is about, but whatever. If we were talking about celebrities and shit, I'm not gonna get on that though, because just whatever. But yeah, I don't like this. Something about friendships too. Somebody is getting a little bit too close to a so-called friend. But this can also be where somebody's like, if somebody is a celebrity, they can have people that's around them for the wrong reasons, for self-interest. So say like a child is well known, like maybe your child, maybe you're well known, maybe you got money, whatever. Your child is popular and you're popular, whatever the case may be. But it's people who are trying to get close to this person to either trap them, to deceive. It's like self-interest. They're doing it for a particular reason and you feel like something's off. So maybe you're just sitting here looking at somebody who has a friend and you're just like, why is this so-called friend of yours wanting to be around you? Or I don't like the Knight of Cups energy though. Not in the sense of this, but this could be, teenage love, whatever. But not when a trap and all this other shit here. Like, this is like almost close to damn teenage motherfucking, what is it called? What is this? Teen, whatever. I can't even think of it. What's the fuck that show called? The teen pregnancy one with teens just pregnant and shit. 16 and all that. 16 and pregnant, that shit. I don't know what the fuck this is about. Maybe somebody is a 16 and pregnant person. They've been on the show or so. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to. If it's not that, somebody needs to definitely be paying attention to who the fuck their child, their 15-year-old or however old, they're definitely a teen, young teen, is around, because you don't want to, this child don't want to end up pregnant and whatnot. So somebody need to really be paying close attention to a fucking young ass teenager. I mean, they gonna do what they gonna do, but shit, they shouldn't be out here just, not at no damn 15. You probably already been there before. Like, I've done this shit before. I'm not gonna allow my child to go through some 15 and pregnant ass shit. That's not funny, but there's different situations I got off of this, Sag, and I'm not gonna stay on it because no, I'm not down. I don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and get to this other part and then I'm done. It's too much shit right there. Predators and all kinds of shit. Nah. Somebody needs to definitely be making sure they know where their child is at. Their 15-year-old or whatever, not out partying and shit, but drinking and smoking and snorting coke and shit. It's like, you need to really be knowing what the fuck your child's out there doing and who the fuck they're around. I don't know who's allowing that shit. That's crazy. I mean, you do want your child to explore and, live their life and, all that stuff. Teenagers do all kinds of shit. I get it. Been there. We all know. Been there. Know what it's about. Know how it goes down. However, coke and stealing and sex without, like, no, that's a little bit too much. You don't want them to be that damn wild out here, because there ain't shit out here for people in the streets. I promise you. Motherfuckers do not care. They do not care about others like that. Their well-being, barely. You would know that, so you probably like telling your own teenager, like, look, or somebody's not okay, and you're just really trying to figure out something's off with the child, like what's going on. They could have gotten sexually assaulted or something. Like, somebody really needs to be on that. Like, come on now. some of you guys, it can be something to do with a pet. All right. Got a drink. Cheers. Some of you guys, you're hard to reach. Some of you guys need to get out your comfort zone. Some of you guys, you don't need to turn back to something. I don't know what that means. It could be anything. Or if you already turned your back on something, no need to go back or something like that. That's, whatever. Yeah, the world and the magician. What's up with this got a drink? Cheers. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. What I just do? Oh no. No. I fucked up. Alright. I think they're all good. We're gonna find out. Alright. Some of you guys need to get out and this could just be celebrating, the New Year's, whatever, all that shit. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Some of you guys need to have more fun. Celebrate. This could be a party or event or something like that as well. What's going on? Have fun. The Emperor. Yeah. You got 6 of Pentacles. This can be I was going to say something about a man, but I'm not going to get into it. Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Why is Queen of Swords coming out so much? Something about corn. It could be the band, but I'm talking about food. Corn on the cob. I'm tasting that, but anyways. Again with this shit, I just gotten this. What's this? What's the Queen of Swords about? The Sun, okay. And so what's the Emperor about? Yeah, have more fun. Some of you guys is like, you've been a little bit too cold, or I'm not gonna say bitter or anything like that because it's not reversed, but maybe some of you guys have just been working, you've been doing something, you've been really grinding, or you really been sticking to something. It's time to have more fun or something like that. I'm not saying that you aren't happy and shit. So 3 of Swords for the Emperor. So somebody's heartbroken, or somebody is going through some type of grief, upset about something. You're over here with the Sun. Okay, so they're not looking at you anyways. So what's the problem? What's up with the Queen of Swords? You could be a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. You could be dealing with a Gemini. 9 of Swords. Yeah, don't worry. Be happy. Is all I'm getting. Like, what the fuck? Queen, Empress is here. King of Wands. Both got their back turned to each other. So they're not even, you're not coming out as the Empress entirely, but the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you are, like, kind of, you're not necessarily the Empress energy. Maybe you're in the Queen of Swords energy, but you're still Empress. If you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're a man, this is like you are, I don't know, maybe you're wanting somebody to match you or match something here. The weird thing about it is, though, it's like, I don't know if you're upset about something or this is like a separation. Are you celebrating a separation? But you're kind of worrying about something, too. It could be like if what you want, if something about what you want. What's up with this, the Sun about? You don't have to be worrying about anything, to be honest. Damn. Ugh. Everything with the Narnia. It's like 3 cards. Is that all of them? I feel like it was more. No, that's it. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. So you guys are worried about being single. Something about jail time or something like that, but I don't know, you could be just confused about your life or where your life is headed. That's not for everybody. Or this is somebody else, but it seems like you want something here. What is it? You want to be happy. This is not for everybody. I'm not saying you aren't, but somebody is, If you're a man, it's like you're, okay, hold on. What's up with the 3 of Swords? somebody's holding back love, holding back tears. All right. What's up with the Nine of Swords? Or sorry, the Sun. So you guys need to be stressed out that, you know, about not getting something that you want. Be aware of over drinking, but you can do what you want. That's not my problem. You over drink if you want to. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just saying, like, there's possibly can be hangover energy. Not necessarily the Eight of Wands. You want something to like pick up or move, or you want to hear something, or you want to talk to somebody. I don't know what this is, but you're like, it's like some of you guys want to talk to somebody. You want something here. You want like some positive feedback. I don't know what the fuck this got to do with gotta drink cheers. Maybe some of you guys are just being a little bit too hard on yourselves about something. Or you stressing out about something. Yeah, the High Priestess. Okay, never mind. So you can have Pisces in your chart. You don't have to. You know that something is going, you're going to have brighter days. You know you're going to get what you want. You know something will move forward or fast. If something will move forward for you. I don't know what it is. Some of you guys, your intuition, you can be getting a lot of downloads. Shit can even be keeping you up at night. But you're getting a lot of clarity. Could also be getting a lot of things like revealed to you. This is things that you want. You wanted things to be revealed to you. You wanted clarity. You wanted some type of like guidance. You wanted some type of messages. Here they are. Some of you guys definitely need to have more fun. Celebrate yourself. Anything else when it comes to this? What somebody is holding back. A whole lot of emotions. Somebody's going. Somebody's on an emotional roller coaster, which is, you know, it happens. There's an emotional roller coaster going on with somebody about I don't know, sadness or separation, maybe heartbreak, maybe just being upset. They're holding back their feelings, and there's a lot of them, but it's like up and down, up and down. I don't know what this got to do with anything. Some of you guys can be single, so you're celebrating that. But you're also still kind of like, you know, feeling some type of way. You're just trying to be happy. I don't know, maybe you seem like you're getting guided and told what to do. If not guided, it's like you're getting like downloads that's trying to help you out with something, get some type of clarity, or to help you, just to help you move forward. Could also be helping, like, yeah, exposure. It's like something being exposed. Or these are like red flags. It's like something that you wanted. You wanted something to be exposed, and here it is too. It's just different things like that. Or you're the one that's doing this. Whatever the case may be. It doesn't even gotta be that deep. I just feel like you are it's time to celebrate something. Now this could also be like you going through a tough time. You're going through something that's very stressful, very anxiety ridden, and kind of coming out in the sun. Coming out of something maybe dark and going right into something positive or something like that. It's not for everybody. Male or female, if you're a man, you could be having a whole bunch of emotions that you, emotional roller coaster, a roller coaster of emotions that you are holding to yourself. But this can also be like new feelings, emotional awakening. It's just like, it's a lot here. Something that you're going back and forth about, or this is something that you're definitely like up and down about, male or female. Anyways, it's been real. I don't know entirely what all that's about, and all that other shit that I gotten with the predator shit and all that threw me off. It made me not want to read anymore. So it's been real, Sag. If it's not for you, it's not for you though. But like I said, it could be about somebody that's around you, or something like that, or something that's going on around you. Could have already happened, could be now, could be the future. I have no clue. Or it's your upbringing and what you went through. I'm not trying to be funny. Or this is a child's upbringing and what they're going through, or what needs to be addressed when it comes to a teenager. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of different things going on for different people. So it's been real. Starting the signs over because you're my last person. And I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes or so. Probably maybe an hour because I need to eat something and then I also need to like regain my composure. So I'll see you guys very soon. It's been real. Appreciate it.